Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Compliments of the season to you all. Today, I want to teach you a forex trading strategy that you can use. You can use it in crypto trading. You can use it in stock trading. You can use it in indices, whatever it is you trade. You can actually use this strategy. Please pardon my voice. This December cold, the cold weather is actually getting, the better of my voice. All right, but let's proceed. So in this particular video, the system I'll be teaching you involves the use of two lines. All you need, you just need two lines to actually execute this particular system. All right, the very first line, you're going to be using that as your trend line, okay, and then the second line is just going to be an horizontal line, okay. Very simple, just two lines. That's all you need for this particular strategy. And I don't know how you might have learned excuse me, I don't know how you might have learned how to draw your trend line, but I'm going to teach you a better way to draw trend lines. The better way to draw a trend line is actually connecting highs, okay, that lead to break of structure. That is if you are in a downtrend. Whereas if you are in an uptrend, your aim is to connect lows that lead to break of structure. Okay, so look at this one I drew right here. You would notice that this particular low led to a break of this structure right here. Okay, so you need a minimum of two of such lows or such highs. All right, if you have three, it's fine. If you have four, it's fine, but the minimum is two. Okay, so I have one low right here that led to a break of structure. I have another low right here that pushed up and led to a break of structure. So I connected those two lows, and that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, so once you connected those two lows, you extend it to the future, obviously, and then you wait for the trend line to get broken. When I say broken, like the candle has to close below the beyond the trend line. Okay, so you have to now look at the points where the price action actually broke the trend line. That point is where you now place your horizontal line on. You can see, so you place your horizontal line exactly at the intersection. Okay, so this is where price actually broke the trend line. What else will you do? How are you going to enter the trade? You're simply going to wait for price to come back to that horizontal line. So when price retests that horizontal line, you're entering your trade instantly. The question is, where will you place your stop loss? Just look to your left. Okay, when you look to your left, your most recent high or most recent low, depending on if you were in an uptrend or downtrend. So in this case, this is our most recent high before the break of structure, right here to the left. So a few pips above that level, that is where you want to place your stop loss. Then as for your take profit, just target 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so if your stop loss is 10 pips, your target should be 20 pips. Just follow that rule. It works most of the time. Okay, you're going to have about 85 to 90% win rate if you go for 1 to 2. If you're going for 1 to 5, your win rate is going to drop. Okay, so if you place your stop loss somewhere around here, you can see this is just a few pips above that swing. Okay, let me place it somewhere here. Then just target 1 to 2 of whatever you're risking up here. So 1 to 2 of that should be somewhere around here. Okay, I'm not actually doing an actual measurement. Okay, so I'm just using my eyes to look at it. So right here you would have been tapped into the trade at this level. Okay, you can see price has the habit of always coming back to this horizontal line, which is the intersection of your trend line and where price broke the trend line. Okay, and now it's pushing downwards. Let's see how far it's gonna go. So at this point, your take profit would have gotten it. Okay, but as it was moving down, it formed another downtrend. So let me take these horizontal lines away and start explaining from here again. So look at this high led to a break of this structure right here. Okay, so it's valid. I need another one that will lead to break of structure. So look at this eye right here. It led to a break of this structure down there, and I need a minimum of 2. So I draw my trend line, extend it to the future. Okay, I even add another one that came to touch it and still push down. So you just extend it to the future. You already know what to do. You're looking for price that's going to break that level. Okay, so at this point, price broke the level aggressively with a bullish candle, which is fine. All you need now is the second line, which is your horizontal line. You place it at the intersection of that candle that broke the trend line and the trend line. Okay, where will your stop loss be? You look to the left. This is our most recent low, right? This is our most recent low. A few pips below that low is where you want to place your stop loss. Let me place it somewhere around here. Okay, so this is a few pips below the low. Then what you want to target is 1 to 2. So let me just use a visual position. Let's say this should be around 1 to 2. Definitely this is going to be more than 1 to 2, but I don't want to start calculating the pips. So let's say this is 1 to 2. Let's see, 1 to 2 should be somewhere around here. Okay, alright, so this will be your TP. Your TP is going to be right here. Your stop loss is going to be right here. So let's see how it played out. As price came back here, it would have tagged you in. Okay, so right now as it's pushing down, you'll be in drawdown. Okay, so drawdown, then you were not stopped out. Price started pushing in the opposite direction. Okay, so price almost hit the TP, but we had another retracement to the downside. So let's see if it's still gonna push up. Oh, price came to hit the SL. So I guess this, my position is too far. Like I told you, it has to be 1 to 2. Okay, so I guess this is almost 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 3. So if you are aiming more than 1 to 2, you lose, you lose more trades than you should. So I think I have to actually do my measurement this time to be very certain, because I know with this system 1 to 2 is almost guaranteed. Okay, so this was our entry, right? That was 1120, and right here we had 1110. So between here and here, this is about, let's say, 10 pips stop loss. Okay, if stop loss is 10 pips from 1110 to 1120, that's take profit should be 20 pips, right? If the calculation is right. So my TP position should be 1140. So let me move it to 1140. 1140. Okay, so this is 1140. Hope you can see that 1140, 1120, 1110. Okay, so it's like the price was just going to exactly, times 2 of what I had there. Alright, so where I placed it before was more than 1 to 2. So you just have to target 1 to 2. Okay, you're gonna win more trades with that. Or if you want to use a more advanced trade management system, which I also advise, once price has given you up to 1 to 1 of what you're risking, you can take 50% off, then move stop loss to break even and allow it to go as far as it can possibly go. You just trail your stop. Okay, or you can use a trade management system whereby if price has moved up to 1 to 1, you don't take anything off the table. You just move your stop loss to break even and allow it to go to your 1 to 2, so you can get your full 1 to 2 amount as your profit. Okay, so right here I have the same thing playing out again. Alright, so this is the low that pushed and took out this high. So this is a point for us. Okay, this is another point very close to it, pushed up and took out this high. So I joined the two of them at this level. Price broke that trend line. All I need to do is place an horizontal line at the intersection right here. Okay, and then where will my stop loss be? I look to the left, I can see this high, give it a few pips up like this. Okay, now I'm going to use visual take profit position again. If this is our, sorry, I want to delete this so it does not confuse us. if this space from here to here is my stop loss splitting, 1 to 2 should be somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere here. I think this is a bit more than 1 to 2. Let's use it like that. If it fails, then I have to do my actual calculation. I don't want to waste much time. Okay, so right here you would have entered the trade back. Okay, you would have entered the trade, you would have been tapped in right here. Now price is moving in our direction, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so this one actually hits the TP position. I think it went lower than that. Okay, so basically that's just how the system goes. This is another example I have for you. Okay, but I don't know if I should explain this. The video is already getting long and I don't want it to be too long, and I also understand that you people must have understood what the system is all about. So let me just quickly do it. Let me quickly talk about it. Okay, I don't think, okay, let's see. If you're getting any value, subscribe to the channel. So right here, this high led to the break of this structure right here. Okay, so I have another high that led to break of structure. Okay, so that second high broke this structure down here. So I just drew the trend line across, but something important was going on around here, which I would like to talk about. Okay, what do you see playing out? The price action started taking a different trend. So when it happens like that, what you can do is you draw a fresh trend line again from here to this point, and then you extend it like this. Okay, so what I simply did was this high led to a break of this low with this candle. Okay, this high also led to a break of this low with all of this. So I connected that like that. Okay, so I'll be waiting for price to actually break this trend line. So what you have here is like a trend line within a trend line. Let me quickly show you guys something. There was a time I took a trade on a trend line trading system a long time ago. I had something like this. If you're a trend line trader, you need to pay attention to what I'm about to talk what I'm about to show you now. So I believe it's going to help you. Okay, because some of you say trend lines don't work. It's because you don't have the full knowledge of how to use it. Okay, many of you just get half-baked knowledge and you go ahead to trade with it, and then you come and say it does not work. So there was a time I traded trendline system, and the trade I took was exactly like what I'm about to show you. So I had another trend line forming within the trend like this. Okay, so the first one had a gentle slope, something of this nature. Then price took a different direction in the same trend, and that slope was a little bit like this. And then finally price took another direction, pushing the slope to be tighter, to be steeper rather. So I had something like this. So what I did was, when price broke this level, this first, what's it called, trend line, I placed my horizontal line at intersection just as I've shown you. Okay, so what happened was, price came back to the horizontal line, tagged me in, and then pushed to the middle trend line. So I took partials at the middle trend line. Okay, then it retraced a bit, then pushed again to the outermost trend line. This is where I took off all of my trade. So if you're a trend line trader, something like this can actually happen. So I believe, as I've explained it now, you would have learned a thing or two from that, because I feel that's what is about to play out right here. You can see we are now having a trend line within a trend line in this particular scenario, and this current price action, my data is not on. That's the reason why you don't see the spread, the price line moving. Okay, so basically that's just how you use this particular system. If you got any value from the video, please subscribe to the channel, and please, actually running a promo right now since it's December. All my mentorship program is currently 50% discounted. Okay, so I have a 50% discount which is going to last just for December. Once we get to January, it goes back to the original price, so you can actually take advantage of that right now. All right, that's all I'll be having for now. If you're a new viewer, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.